Hello everyone, and welcome into this course. Now in this course, I'll be showing you how to create a gadget review website. Now these websites are really awesome. Reason being is that you will use ChatGPT to write content. That content is generally a review of a specific product. Let's say, for example, you have played PlayStation 4 or 5, you have played a specific game, and you have a passion for that game and you wish to promote it and make money from it, right? That can happen. You have a lot of people playing games and making money. You also have a lot of people that don't like to play games, but they like to write reviews about games and share them on their blogs, share them on social media, get some traffic, and make money either via advertisement or affiliate marketing, which we're going to discuss, which is even better and more profitable than making money from Google AdSense or advertising in general. The reason why affiliate marketing is more profitable is simply because if someone reads your review of a specific, let's say, Apple computer, right? If that person goes on to click your affiliate link and goes on to make a purchase of that product, you'll end up making a commission. Now, in this case, for example, we have this Nintendo Switch review, and you can see over here the price for this Nintendo Switch, just like here is mentioned, is $649.99. Now, if you make 10% of that, you're going to make $64 in terms of commission. And so how many people do you need, or how many sales do you need to make $649? You just need about 10 sales. And so picture that like that, and you think, well, how many people do I need to read my website or read that blog? Well, let's say that 1,000 people read my blog. How many people do I need? I need just 10 of those people to make a purchase. So what is the conversion rate here? It's just 1% conversion rate. So on 1,000 people, 1% conversion rate can make you rich. And you can imagine that if 10,000 people read your blog and 1% of those 10,000 go and purchase, or goes on and makes a purchase, you'll make $6,499. That's how powerful affiliate marketing is. And I can help you achieve creating a website like this. Now, the biggest hurdle a lot of people have when wanting to enter the online world is, well, I have a lot of ideas, but I just don't know how to put them in place. I just don't know how. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure. I have a passion for writing reviews of products, of cameras, of cars, of laptops, of headphones, but I just don't know how to do all of this. Can someone teach me? And I've tried to do my best over the course of the past 2 days. I've been working on this, and I came up with the idea that a site like this will really help you do all of this stuff. Now you can see this is how the site looks like. We have a menu over here, and on the menu you have gadgets, computers, laptops, mobile, phone. Of course, you can add more depending on what you want. And right here on the left-hand side, you have categories of products that we are reviewing. So we're reviewing audio devices, we're reviewing cameras, cars, desktops, laptops, headphones, etc. Right? All these products we're reviewing. And here you can see we have this ad right here, right? So we have an advertisement that we can place, and I'll show you later how you can place advertisements. We also have an advertisement here. This is what we call a sidebar, which, by the way, will help you maximize your click-through rate, and it will reduce your bounce rate. It will reduce the number of people that quit your website, simply because you are giving people a lot of possibilities of what they can read on your website. So when they enter here, anywhere they look, they will stumble upon an interesting headline, and they might click that headline and go on to read. And of course, if they convert, you make an affiliate commission. Now over here, it's only logical to have this email sign-up form. Now an email sign-up form has the one and only purpose, and that is to collect email addresses. You'll ask yourself, why? Why should we collect email addresses? The answer to that question is very simple. Collecting email addresses will keep you in touch with people that have opted in for your email newsletter, which means that you will be able to send messages to those people later on. You will be able to send them back to your website, and hopefully, if they make a purchase, you'll make a commission. So that is according to Russell Brunson in his book. .com secrets is traffic that you own, because if you think about it, Your email address is your own traffic. You control that traffic. You can send these people 10 emails a day. You can send them 1 email a day. You can decide not to email them for a week, but you can get in touch with them very, very easily. In the opposite way, or in the opposition to this, is advertisement. If you're going to advertise your website via Google ads or Facebook ads or Quora ads, or whatever types of ads, what ends up happening is you're spending money. And if you don't have these newsletter sign up forms over here, the people that are going to come to your website are just going to be lost after they leave your website. Because number one is they're not going to be able to remember your website, because there's only a few people that will remember your website or will even think that it is good to remember your website. And so they might just visit your website once and leave. And so by doing this, you end up at least getting back part of the money that you spend on advertising to capture the very people that you advertised your website to in the first place. The good thing about newsletters is that only people that are interested are going to sign up. Generally, the people that you don't want in your newsletters are the people that are not going to sign up to your newsletters. That's how funny it is. And so generally, the people that sign up are the people that you want to work with. They are the good traffic, the pure traffic. Because when you advertise a blog, for example, let's say you advertise this specific blog over here. What advertisers do is they don't send you people that are going to buy. They just, of course, you can optimize your ads all you want. But let's say that they sent you 10,000 people. Now, most of these people have just clicked, right? Most of them are not even interested in what you have to do. Most of them will never even purchase. And so the quality of the traffic that comes from advertising is not always great. And so, by the way, I'm going to teach you how to do this in as fast as you can imagine, right? So you're thinking, this is a difficult process. Is it going to be difficult? It's not difficult. It doesn't require you to be a web techie or knowledgeable about WordPress or about web development. You don't have to have all of these skills. Now, without further ado, let me take you through the steps on how we can go ahead and create a website like this. But first things first, I want to take you inside of a blog just so you can get a clear idea about how this looks in real time. So if I click on a blog, let's enter. And so here's how the blog actually looks like. You can see we have a title over here. We have how many times people have liked. You can see the author, an image, but most importantly here, at the right-hand side, you can see this review, right? You can add a review of the product, of course, apart from the content itself. And you can see over here the pros and cons of this. And if people can scroll down, you can even add a button where to take people to make a purchase of this. Now we're going to talk about this in detail, where I'm going to teach you how to write highly optimized SEO content, okay, using ChatGPT. So you don't have to have any knowledge of SEO, any knowledge on how to write an SEO optimized content, and I can help you do all of that. We'll take a product like an Apple phone or something, and I'll show you the power of AI and the power of artificial intelligence to do stuff like that. So see you later. So the next step is to go ahead and get the domain and the hosting. Now, fortunately here, the domain will be given to us for free by the hosting provider that we have chosen. Now here, I decided to go with Hostinger because in my opinion is just the best, and I'll show you why in a second. Now here, if I select web hosting, if I scroll down here, we could see the prices. So you could get a web hosting from $1.99, even though I highly recommend you to not go with the $1.99 per month hosting package, simply because it doesn't really offer much, okay? It just offers you one website that you can host and 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, a limited bandwidth of 100 gigabytes, and you don't get a free domain. Now, on the other side, if you just add $1, you will get the premium web hosting for $2.99 per month, and you can host up to 100 websites. You have 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, an unlimited bandwidth, and you get a free domain plus unlimited free SSL. Now, all of this is for you. Now, if you're asking, what is SSD storage? Can you explain to us SSD storage and bandwidth? Okay, Now for that, I'll take you back to the website. Now this website, or any website, like anywhere, is composed of text, images, videos, and a bunch of other stuff. All of this stuff is known to have a size. Right? So if you have a video on your computer right now, you might check it has a size. Okay, so it takes a size from your storage, from your memory, the website, the computer's memory. Similarly, websites have size. Okay, and so for a specific website, you need to have a memory in which that can actually take that size. Now, this hosting offers 100 gigabytes of SSD storage capacity. And let me give you an example. This website right here isn't more than 200 megabytes in total size. And so just imagine how many websites you can host on one hosting provider. Now here they're actually offering you 100 websites that you can host, which is pretty fantastic. Now, unlimited bandwidth is unlimited traffic. So you can accept unlimited traffic without having to deal with the website getting slower, or the quality of the website getting, the quality of the user experience getting worse. Because some websites or some hosting providers actually, they limit the number of traffic that you can get. And we'll get to that later in a minute. Now, if I scroll down over here, you can also see that you benefit from 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 support, 99.9% uptime guarantee, which means that your website is going to be up there 99.9% of the time. So 99.9% of the time, people are going to still be able to find your website. Now here, all features, there is more, but I'm just content of just showing you this. And so right now, let's go and compare the Hostinger web hosting with the Bluehost web hosting. Now, I just have to tell you here for precision that if you use the coupon code Passive Income Gen Z, you'll actually get the hosting for $2.69 instead of $2.99. Right? So you'll get a 10% off. Okay. Now let's go and compare this to Bluehost before I click Add to Cart. Well, actually, let me just click Add to Cart here, and let me open up a Bluehost window. Now, for the Choice Plus plan of Bluehost, you'll actually have to pay $5.45 per month, which is 2 times more expensive if you use my coupon code. And here you get a limited bandwidth. So if I scroll here, you can see that the number of visits per month, and this is the bandwidth, the number of visits per month that you can get cannot supersede or cannot exceed 200,000 visitors per month. So if you have more than 200,000 visits per month, your website is going to most of the times crash, and it's going to be slow, and it's going to offer a bad customer experience for people. So here, the number of visits per month is not unlimited. That's the first thing. Second thing is, you don't get 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, but instead over here, you get 40 gigabytes. Now, if we compare this to this one right here, with Hostinger, you get 100 gigabytes of SSD storage right there. You also get unlimited free SSL. But let's first and foremost over here, click select this plan, and let me show you just how much you're going to be paying for each program. Now we'll compare the 12-month plan of Bluehost with the 12-month plan of Hostinger. Now if I scroll to the bottom over here, you can see that right now, without applying the coupon code, the price is $35.88. Now if I apply the coupon code by clicking have a coupon code and applying that, notice that right now the price is going to change. So this is $32.29. And let's compare this with how much you're going to pay to get the Bluehost plan for 12 months. So for 12 months of Bluehost, even though they said up there that you're going to pay $5.45, but $5.45 is just the price for the hosting, and they're actually speculating it over here. This is just the price you pay for hosting. Now, if you want some extras like the single domain SSL, site lock security, which are given to you for free by Hostinger, you'll have to pay an extra $39.99 a year and an extra $35.88 a year. So here, the price that you're gonna have to pay for a similar service by Hostinger is 5 times more than how much you're gonna pay by getting the Hostinger 12-month plan. Here, you're actually going to pay $141.27 on Bluehost, and that's only to get 12 months. Now, with Hostinger, you don't have to do that. You have to pay just $32.29, and you get all of this stuff over here. You get 100 websites that you can host. You get an unmetered traffic, 24/7 support, free SSL, unlimited, 99.9 uptime guarantee, 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, and of course, you benefit from the 30-day money-back guarantee, which means that you can get your money back during those 30 days. You can see over here that the price right now is $2.69 a month, which is extremely great. And so I'm going to go ahead, without further ado, I'm going to check for PayPal here because I would like to pay using PayPal. I don't know the method that you use, but you can actually use credit card. You can use Google Pay, Alipay. The payment method actually depends on you. Now I'm going to go ahead, submit secure payment, and let's go ahead and claim our free domain. All right, so once you've paid for the hosting, you'll be taken here, okay? And you can actually click on this button to claim your free domain. Now, once you click claim domain, this time you'll have to name your domain. So you'll have to check, first of all, for availability. Now, I have a clear picture on what I would like to name my website. So I'm going to name it Gadget Review or Reviews. And let's see if this is available. Okay, so check. Actually, this is already taken. Let's add one, right? Gadget Review 23. Now, I know that this is going to be available because these domains really tend not to do well. Domains with numbers in them tend not to be extremely well doing, but if I check, I'm pretty sure I can find it's available. So this domain is worth $13.99, but we're actually going to get it for a year for $0. Okay, so you're going to get it for free. After that, after a year is expired, you're going to have to activate it from your own bank account. But right now, you'll get it for a year for basically for free. Click finish registration over here. And let's go ahead and click on continue. And right now, the domain is active. Now, sometimes the domain might not get activated right away. So if you find here that the status or email verification status is not verified, all you'll have to do is to go to your email, because you'll notice that they're going to send you an email checking to validate your domain. Because sometimes if you pick these shady domain names like movies123.com or something like that, even though I have a course that teaches you how to create a video website where you can put videos, you can put movies, you can put whatever you want. But generally speaking you'll just have to go to your basically your email and verify it from there. Now, I would like to activate I would like to install WordPress on this website. So I'm going to go ahead and click here on hosting, right? So click on hosting. And then over here, you can see that you can set up your premium web hosting. Now, so I'm going to go ahead over here and I'm going to click on setup. Click on start now. Scroll to the bottom, click select. Now, actually over there, you can migrate a website if you have one, but in our case, we have a new domain, so I chose that option. And here, select the WordPress option, right, instead of the hosting or web builder. And right here, give yourself a password, all right? So give yourself a password. This is the password that you're going to be using to access your WordPress dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and add a password and click continue. Now, right here, they're going to prompt me to basically add some plugins. Now, I'm just going to click skip because we'll add plugins later. And here, they're going to prompt you to add a theme. Now, fortunately, we already have the theme that we're going to be using, so I'm just going to click skip. I don't need a template. And right here, choose your own domain. So in this case, the domain I'm going to choose is Gadget Reviews, and I'm going to select. And then, of course, click on Finish Setup. And right now, WordPress is going to get installed on your website. It might take just a little bit of time for it to get installed, so just about 1 or 2 minutes. And after that, we'll be logged into WordPress, particularly on the Gutenberg page builder. Right, so finally, WordPress was installed. I'm going to click edit the website to access the dashboard. Now over here, verify that you're human. So this is Cloudflare verification. Make sure that you are human. And this is one of the best things about this hosting that I really like, is that they actually ask you to verify who you are before you can access the dashboard, which is pretty important because it just keeps away the bots and keeps away the hackers. So here we are inside of WordPress. This is what we call the Gutenberg editor. Now, if you want to know more about Gutenberg, check out my video, Affiliate Marketing. Let me go ahead and show it to you right now, as a matter of fact. Right, so the pages are deleted now. Let me go ahead and delete them permanently from the recycle bin. And let's go ahead and add the theme of this website. Now here, the theme that we're going to be using for this website is none other than Jnews theme. And you can actually go and check it out on ThemeForest, right? So go and check Jnews theme on ThemeForest. It's actually a premium theme, but trust me, it is not just worth the money. It's worth everything, every penny that you pay for it. And for this particular theme, you get access to a huge number of demo websites that you can install right away. You can already see that it was actually purchased 19,000 times. So just imagine, why is it such an important theme? Why are so many people installing this theme? And so over here, I'm going to go to my list of downloads. Right, I'm going to click on download to download. This is an installable WordPress file. And of course, when it comes to you, you're going to have to go ahead and purchase it. So in order to install the theme, go ahead to Appearance, click on Themes, and then click on Add New, then click on Upload Theme, then choose the file from your computer. So choose the zip file. You can see here that I've added the zip file. Click on Install Now, and wait for a second until you can activate it. Now go ahead and click on Activate, and right now the theme will be activated in a second. Now you can see the theme was activated. Make sure that you go ahead and activate the theme or activate the license. And right here, click on Import Demo and Style. And let's go ahead and import the demo website that we're going to use for this theme. Now over here, we have many demo websites that we can import. Now these are ready to go demo websites. And if you import any one of them, this will give you the ability, or this will actually import a ready website, which means that you don't have to take care of creating the website. You only have to take care of the content creation. The website will be built for you. So for instance here, if I preview this website here, the Gadget website, notice right here, this is how it's going to look like. And so we're going to import this ready to go website without having to build it ourselves. And you can imagine how much it would take you to build something like this. Now, fortunately enough, you're going to get this exactly as you can see it over here without having to do all of this by yourself. So let me go ahead over here and click on Import. Now, I want you to pay careful attention here, scroll down, and make sure that you click on Elementor instead of Visual Composer, because we want to use Elementor as our page builder, not Visual Composer. So click on Elementor, click on Import Demo. The operation might take 5 minutes before the website or the demo website is installed. So make sure that you wait for a second here, and let's wait until this is installed. All right, so the website import process was now done. Congratulations. Let's click on this OK button right here. And so right now, let's go ahead and customize the website. So first thing I'm going to customize is the logo of the website. So click here on the website name and then go ahead and visit site. Then we'll go and customize this. All right, so here we are on the customizer. Go ahead, click customize to access the theme customizer. And we're going to add the logo as well as a fav icon and the rest. So first things first, let's go ahead and preview this on not only desktop, but on tablet and on phone. But first off, I'm going to have to reduce the zoom here, right? The zoom level to this one, 75% would do. Or actually, let's go to 80%. And let me click here to view this on tablet. So this is the logo that appears on tablet mode. This is the logo that appears on phone mode. And that's it. All right, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to click on header here. Click on the logo just to get the size of the logo, the correct size. I'm interested to know exactly how many pixels. So I'm going to click this logo right here. So this is the logo for desktop. Okay, so the logo for desktop is this one. Let's go ahead and find what size is this. All right, so 75 or 57 by 58 pixels. I'm going to assume it's 60 by 60. So let me go ahead to Canva right now. And let me go and click create a new design. Click on custom size. Change the size here to 60 pixels by 60 pixels. Click create a new design. And let's go ahead and create a design for the logo of our website. Notice that this is just the logo for desktop mode. We're going to have to design another logo for mobile and tablet mode. So here I'm going to go to Elements. Let's search for something around the topic of gadgets. Click on Graphics here. We have a lot of designs here, but I just want to go for something that signifies gadgets. I'm not interested in these images of computers and stuff. I'm interested in a logo for my brand. So here we have a lot of these things. Let me keep scrolling down. Hopefully I can find something. So I'm just going to scroll down until I find something I find interesting. After quite some extensive research, I think this logo will do pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead, Gadget Review Logo for desktop. And I'm going to download this with a transparent background as my logo. So here, transparent background, download. Now this is a feature that's only available in Canva Pro. If you want to remove the background from an image on your website or from a specific image, you can use a very free website. I said very free. Well, you can use a free website called Remove BG, right? So go ahead to Google, search for Remove BG, and that website will enable you to remove backgrounds off of images without using the Canva Pro version. So right now I'm going to get back to my customizer over here, and I'm going to add my logo right now. So this logo is transparent. It's going to look perfectly fine. There you go. Open the logo. And of course, make sure that you add the alt text of what this image is about to stay ADA compliant. If you want to know what is ADA compliance, you can go ahead and search for it. So over here, I'm going to say website desktop logo. Over here, let's click choose image. And the logo was applied. Now, similarly here for the Retina logo, it's the same logo except for it's twice the size. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and take that logo and multiply it in terms of size. So I'm going to go ahead to resize this. This is also a feature that's only available in Canva Pro. So if you have the Canva free version, you won't be able to do this, but you can actually go ahead and start a project all over with the desired size, and you can come and you can basically just copy this design like this, copy and come back to your new tab, which is in the correct size, the size that you want, and paste it there. But in my case, I can resize this. No need for me to copy paste or create a new tab. So here I'm going to download this with, of course, a transparent background. This will be my Retina logo, and I'll go back over here, click on Upload Files, select. There you go. And I'm going to say Retina logo for desktop. That's it. Choose image. And there you go. Right now, my logo is activated. All that's left for me to do is to add the logo for dark mode and also for Retina dark mode. Now here, it suffices to say that I can add this same logo because this is also for desktop. So I'll go ahead and add the very same logo for this normal logo, and for this one, I'm going to go for the Retina logo. So it's not a big deal here. I'm going to scroll to the bottom over here. So here we have the sticky menu logo. Now, if I scroll down, you can see that this is the sticky menu over here. Now, the sticky menu is a bit different. So I'll go ahead and design a logo specifically for the sticky menu. So I'll go ahead, first of all, I want to get the size, the correct size of the sticky menus logo. So here's the sticky menus logo. It's 166 by 35 pixels. I'm going to go back to Canva here. I'm going to click on resize. But unfortunately with Canva, you can only add, or the minimum height is 50 pixels. So I'm going to have to adjust to 50 pixels here in terms of height. Copy and resize. And let me go ahead and design a logo for the sticky header. So here's the Retina logo, or it's sort of the logo for the sticky header. So I'm going to name it sticky header logo, right? So over here, I'm going to come, download, transparent background, of course. And let's download this as our sticky header logo. Let me go back over here, click on Upload Files, select Files, and there's my logo. I'm going to name it Sticky Header Logo, and click on Choose Image. Now for the Sticky Header Retina, it's just the same thing except for the size should be twice. or it should be 2 times more. So here it should be 320 if I'm good at maths, 100 in terms of height. Copy and resize, and I'll just go ahead and download this. Let me go ahead and add the sticky header retina logo by clicking on select files. And of course, once that's added, I have to give it an alt text to describe what this logo is all about. So I'm going to say sticky header retina logo. Space logo. Okay, that's it. So click on choose image. And there you go. We have our logo for the sticky header. So right now you can see it changed. It looks pretty good. So I can scroll down over here, sticky header menu dark mode. So I'll just go ahead, add the same logos now for dark mode, because some people like to use their computers or like to use their screen on dark mode because of some vision issues. And so we need to take that into consideration, right? Now our logo already takes that into consideration. Now the last logo to design is the one for mobile and tablet. The one for mobile, as you can see over here, has a little bit of a text underneath. So I can decide to add this, or I can decide to keep the same logo. But in my case, I would like to go back over here, do a couple of edits. But first of all here, let me see what size is the logo on mobile. So on mobile, it's 163 by 39. So I'm going to assume it's, let's say, 165 by 50. So I'm going to come back over here. Let me go ahead and take care of designing the logo for mobile and come back to you. So let me add the mobile logo now that I've completed designing it. It's actually right here. I'm going to give it a name of mobile logo. Choose image. And then of course I'm going to have to go and add the retina logo as well for mobile. So it's the same process. And of course there it is. So I'm going to name it mobile retina logo. Choose image. And of course, finally, I'll add the mobile device logo for dark mode and for retina dark mode. Now that we've finished this process, let me go ahead and click on publish, go out, and of course, go out once more. And let me go to the site identity to add the tagline. Now for the tagline, I'm going to change this image and I'm just going to go ahead and pick the first item. So I'm going to pick this G over here. And let's hope that this does well. All right, so it looks pretty good. Crop the image, and this is where it's going to be placed, right? So right now the image is cropping, and I have my site icon for the website that makes my website a little bit brandy, right? So here I'm going to go out, and of course now we have completed designing this particular logo for the website. Let me go ahead and show you how you can add advertisements on your homepage and inside of a blog post. Right, so let's quickly go ahead and enable advertisements on the website. First of all, let me close this. And I want you to scroll down over here, click on advertisement option, click on header ads. So right now, let's add advertisements to the header. Now I can enable above header advertisement, which will enable a header above the menu. Now over here, we have all of these types of ads. Specifically, we have 4 ad types. We have image ads, Google ads, script code, and short code. Now, as it happens, I'm an affiliate. And so I'll show you how some of this works. So I'm actually affiliated with half a dozen networks, half a dozen affiliate programs. Some of them are Bluehost, Envato Market, Liquid Web, Nexus Sandbox, and a bunch of other affiliate programs. And these programs are actually running through this App Impact platform. So let me go ahead, for example, here and click on Bluehost, and let me show you what Bluehost gives me access to as the creatives to promote their Bluehost program. So over here, they're giving me all sorts of banner ads. Now, generally, they don't really give us videos or other than banners. And so here, for example, we have these banner ads. Let me go back over here. They're telling us that the size for this banner ad should be 728 by 90, which is the ideal. Now here we have this one right here. We also have this one. I kind of like this one, so I'm going to go with it. It's the exact size that we want. Let me download this as an image and show you how you can add an ad as an image. So here, make sure that this is clicked on image ads. And here, click on this image in order to change it. Now that I have downloaded my banner, I'll just go ahead and add my banner. All right, so banner ads successfully added over here. Now, you can basically add a alt text for this, but I don't really think it's necessary because it's just an advertisement. But you can do it. You can say that that's an advertisement. Now over here, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. And I need to add a link because this is just an image. If people click on this, they won't go to any place. And if they won't go to any place, if it directs nowhere, you're not going to make money, all right? So you have to add your affiliate link. And so I'm going to go back over here to App Impact. I'm going to click on Tracking Link and copy my tracking link. Then I'm going to come back over here and, of course, add my advertisement link over here. So if anytime someone clicks on this and goes on to make a purchase after that, I make a commission. Now, I want to open the ad in a new tab so that people stay on my website. And I want to scroll down here and I want to show above header advertisement text to add a little bit of space between the advertisement and the menu. Now, if I scroll down over here, I can add more advertisements. Now here we have header advertisements. Now the header advertisements is going to add an advertisement right here, but there's not much space there. So I'm just going to ignore it. Now, if we scroll down, enable below header advertisement. Now, actually, there is already a below header advertisement over here that we can edit with Elementor. I'll show you that in a minute. And so right now that we have added advertisements, let's first of all, before publishing, go out. And I want to go and add a sticky header menu. So over here, scroll to the top, click on header option, click on sticky header from here. And I want you to do this very rapid thing over here. So click here, click on always follow, change the bar height to maybe 70, make it full width, scroll down over here, click on nav bar shadow. And so right now, if anyone scrolls down, the menu is going to follow them up. It's going to shadow them, just like you can see over here. Right. And of course, it looks pretty good. So if people scroll down, the menu is always following them. And this is a very amazing menu. They can click on it, they can search, and it's just amazing. So okay, they can close it like this. I'm going to click on publish. I'm going to go out and let's go to Elementor to complete the editing. Now make sure that you publish before clicking the X button. This will take you here. Click on edit with Elementor and wait for a second, right? And of course, click on this ad right here. Now, in the beginning, we have tried in this image ads. This time we're going to try script code. So I'm going to click on script code and I want to go back to App Impact over here. I'm going to click on add code. I'm going to copy my script code and come back over here, paste my script code, show advertisement text. Now, the advantage of the script code over image ads is that the script code doesn't need you to add your advertisement link because the advertisement link is already contained within the script code. So if people click on this ad, they will be directly taken to the source of the ad. Now, unfortunately here, this ad size is 728 by 90. It would have been better if the ad size was 970. So I'm going to go to Envato Market because they have another ad. I'm going to click this one is the ideal size, 970 by 90. Click on add code, copy code. I'm going to come back over here, delete this code and paste my new code and update. So right now this ad will look significantly better to fit the space in here. So if I scroll down to the bottom, let me see if there are some other ads that we can place. So if I scroll down and scroll down and scroll down, there is no other ads. So what I can do here is I can scroll to the top and I can just duplicate this very thing, right? So this very section, I can duplicate it. Then I can take this section and drag and drop it, right? Like this, drag and drop. And I can place it in the middle. I can also place it at the end. So I've placed this in the middle. We have another ad in the middle. And I can just duplicate it once more. And I can just drag and drop it again to the bottom of the page, of course, if I can. Well, here I can't because this is a page loop, so I can't edit that. But I can add my advertisement right here. Okay, so now we have our advertisements inside. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add advertisements to the sidebar. So I want you to go back to the dashboard. You can go to the WordPress dashboard by simply clicking here on Preview Changes. This will open up a new tab. And once you go there, you can click on right here, Dashboard. You'll access the dashboard. And let's go ahead and add an advertisement to the sidebar. Because over here, the sidebar has a generic ad. So go on to Appearance, click on Widgets. Now on Widgets, we have landing number 1. So click over here on Ad Block. Make sure that you click on it, right, like this. And once you click on it, click on General. And over here, this ad is 300 by 250 pixels. So let's go ahead and try to find something that will fit. Let me go over here and find. All right, so I have this one here. So I'm just going to get it. I'm going to get the ad code instead of the image code or the image. Over here, I'm going to change this to script code. Paste my script code. There's no reason to show advertisement text. Click on Save. We're not done yet. I'm going to scroll to default sidebar, click on it. We have another ad block on the default sidebar, which basically shows inside of an article. Click on general as well. And here we have this advertisement, which is 300 by 600. So let's go ahead and try to find something that is the same. So here we have this ad right here. Click on add code, copy the code, come back over here, and then just simply, instead of image ads, go to script code and add your code. Then click on save. So right now we have our ads in place. All that's left for us to do is to add advertisements inside of a blog post. In order to do that, I want you to click on Appearance and go to click on Customize to go back to the customizer in order to add our advertisements inside of the post. So first things first, scroll down to see the changes in place. Now you can see over here that we have our ads in place, but I want to click on any article of those. And of course, I want to integrate advertisements inside of that article. So here we are. Now scroll down to the bottom, click on Advertisement option, click on Article Ads. Now over here, I'm not going to enable above article advertisements. I'm going to enable top content advertisement like this. And if I scroll down, this is where the ad is going to be placed. So I'm going to go ahead and get an ad that I think will be suitable there. So I think this one here would do just fine. 728 by 90. Copy the code, go to script code instead of that. Paste my script code, then click on Show Top Content Advertisement. Right now we have an ad inside of the blog post. Now what I want to do is I want to add advertisements inside of the content. Now we can place 3 advertisements inside of the content by using this enable inline content number 1, content number 2, and content number 3. I'm just going to show you how the operation works by placing an ad inside. So activate one of those. Now choose image ads or Google ads. I'm going to choose, in this case, script code. I'm going to go back over here and try to find some ad that's a little bit different. Now let's go, for example, for this particular ad right here. Go to add code, scroll to the bottom, copy the code, come back over here, and then just simply paste my ad code, show inline content. Now what you notice here, what happens is the ad was shown automatically after paragraph number 3 because we have set it up from here. I'm going to set this up to, let's say, paragraph number 5. And you can set it up to whatever paragraph, but you can also set it up to be random ad position. Now I'm going to scroll to the bottom over here and I'm going to click on Enable Below Article Advertisement, go to Script Code. Now I'm going to go back over here, find an ad that is suitable, scroll to the top. I have this ad right here, I think it's suitable. I'm going to go to Add Code, copy code, come back over here, scroll to the bottom, paste my code, show below, and you can see right here that I have an ad pasted there. Now I can also scroll to the bottom, right? Enable bottom content advertisement, script code, same, paste the ad, and show this. Now this ad right here, I think it's pretty small, so I'm going to go ahead and get one that's 970 in terms of length. So I'm going to get this one here. I think it will do better. At the bottom, remove this and add another one. Make sure you click on Publish. Now over here, you can see that people can leave a comment, but this is lacking in related posts. There is no related posts over here. I can't see any related posts. So in order to solve this issue, let me go ahead and show you how you can add related posts inside of your blog post. All right, so in order to add related posts, related content, go out of here, go out, and then you can go over here to Single Post option, click on Related Post option, and right here is where you can enable this. Right, so if I scroll to the top, Show Post Related, and if you scroll to the bottom, you'll notice that right now it is getting prepared, and it will show some related posts. Now if I scroll to the bottom here, you can control how many posts to show. So here we have 4. You can set this up to be 6. And if you scroll down, you can see that this is module number 11, but you can change the module. In my opinion, I'm just going to leave it like it is because it matches the theme of the website. But let me scroll to the bottom here, click on Show Inline Post Related, scroll to the top, and you can notice right now that inline content will be added. So here we have related posts inline. It doesn't look that good. We can make it look better. I can make it full width by clicking here. I can show more than just this number here, but first of all here, I don't want to show related posts after paragraph 2 because I want to leave people the space to read more. So I'm going to show it after paragraph, let's say number 8. Scroll to the bottom over here. Now I'm going to change this layout, right? I don't like it to be like this. Number of posts, I want it to be, let's say 6. And scroll down here. And I want this to be shown kind of like this, right? This is better with an image as well as basically the title. This looks a lot better. So right now, we've added all our related posts over here. So let's go ahead and let me show you how you can add a Mailchimp subscription form to your website. Now, in order to connect your website to Mailchimp, go back to the WordPress dashboard, scroll to the bottom, click here on Mailchimp. You'll notice that the API key doesn't exist. It's because you have to go ahead to your Mailchimp account and create one. Now, this plugin comes pre-installed with this template, but if you don't find it, go ahead and look for it. It's called MC4WP. Now, over here, I'm going to go and connect to Mailchimp. So go ahead to Google and log into your Mailchimp account. Now, once logged into your Mailchimp account, scroll down to the bottom and click over here. Then I want you to go ahead and click on Profile. Then go ahead to Extras, click on Extras, click on API Keys. And then scroll to the bottom over here, click Create a new API key or Create new key. Give your key a name, so give it whatever name you want. Generate, copy to clipboard, click on Done, go back to the dashboard, and paste your key. So just go ahead, paste your key, click on Save Changes, and there you go. So right now we have to go ahead and create a form. Scroll to the bottom, stay on the plugin, click on Form. Now scroll over here. This is how the form actually looks like. You can modify the form code. You can use ChatGPT to write a code for you. Now I like this form as it is. I think it's pretty good. It doesn't really need much. Now over here, I'm going to click on Save Changes. And then I want you to go to Appearance, hover over Appearance, click on Widgets. And then over here on landing number 1, I want to scroll down to the bottom, take Mailchimp sign up form. Right, so make sure that you click it. Drag and drop it to the top, right? So scroll to the top and then place it at the top, right? Now, once placed there, make sure that you name it whatever you want. So I'll name it Get the Latest Products, since this is a review website or product review website. And over here, click on Save. So now this is saved. Now what I want to do the same thing. So I want to do the same thing with this particular one. I want to duplicate it on the default sidebar. So here, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. I'm going to click on Mailchimp sign up form, drag and drop it, scroll to the top, place it here. And to make sure that the names on this are same, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this name, scroll to the bottom here on default sidebar, place the exact same name, and then save. And if I go right now to visit my website, naturally, I should find that we have a sign up form that enables people to send us their email address so that we can get in touch with them in the future by sending them links to our blog. Over here, you can see we have a sign up form and people can come in here, they can give their email address and sign up. Right now, we're going to go ahead and connect the website to Google Analytics and Google Search Console. So without further ado, go ahead over here and access the dashboard. Scroll over here, click on Plugins, then click on Add New, and go ahead over here and search for a plugin known as Rank Math. Come over here, click on Install Now, click on Activate. Now, once the plugin installed, go ahead and click on the Setup Wizard. Now, normally this should set up without you having to do all of this. Select your own account. Now select the email account, then click on Start Wizard. Then of course, scroll to the bottom over here. Just give yourself all these names. Now here I'm going to eliminate these logos over here. So logo for Google. I'm going to use my logo, right? So I'm going to use the one that I used for mobile over here. And when it comes to the default social image or social share image, make sure that you use a default image that is representative of your brand, because this is the image they're going to use when someone shares a post that doesn't have a featured image. Right, so I'm going to go over here and pick an image that's more suitable to be used. All right, so let me just go ahead and look for an image regarding the topic of gadgets and gadget reviews. So if I go over here to gadgets, right, let me look for gadgets. I'm going to go to actually photos, and I think something like this. Well, something like this would do well. This one here. Let's set this up as a background image, and let me just go ahead and download this. Okay. Download. Let me come back over here, add or upload, and go to upload files, select files, and I'll use this image. Right, so I'm going to go ahead, open this, and of course, use this file. Always don't forget to add the default social share, right? So I'm going to go ahead over here, alt text, name this default social share. And of course, I'm going to use this file, right? So this is the file that's going to be shared, or is going to be shared by default when our blogs or our reviews don't have a featured image, or in case we forgot to add the featured image. That's more precise. So go ahead and click Save and Continue. Connect Google Services. Make sure that you click OK, Activate Now. Choose your email account, and then scroll to the bottom over here, click on Continue. And then over here, of course, select your analytics account, select your property, the website, make sure that it points out to the website that you need. And over here, unfortunately, because we're just using the free version of Rank Math, we can't really use AdSense or integrate AdSense into the website using Rank Math. So we're going to have to do it manually. And so I'm going to scroll down over here. And like I said, in terms of Google AdSense, we can't really connect it using this particular plugin, Rank Math, but you can actually connect it manually. But first of all, you're going to have to focus on adding around 30 to 40 or even more blog posts and reviews on your website. Then you could be eligible for getting accepted by Google AdSense. And definitely not before that, because Google AdSense is not going to accept you from 7 days after you create your website. They're going to make sure that your website has some traffic, that has some good content, that it's there to stay, because a lot of people are just creating websites, but they're never serious about taking the website and making it a real website built for a specific audience. So here I'm going to click on Save and Continue, and then I'm going to scroll down over here, click on Save and Continue again, and then scroll down, click again, Save and Continue. And then of course, there's no reason for me to set up advanced options. I'm just going to go ahead and click Return to Dashboard. And just one last thing I want to do is a very simple click of a button over here. Make sure that you activate the 404 monitor, and that's it. So right now, let's go ahead and let's write a review for any camera. I'm going to go to Amazon, and I'm going to look for a camera that's worth the price. Because if the camera is expensive, the revenue or the affiliate profit that you're going to make is going to be huge. And Amazon doesn't really give more than 10% anyways. And so you're going to have to go and find something that's worth the price to write a review about it. So let's go ahead to Amazon, and I'm just going to go ahead and find one of the finest cameras out there. And I'll show you how to use ChatGPT and Rank Math to basically write an SEO optimized review of a product. All right, so I found this camera on Amazon. This is a $2,146 camera. So let's go ahead and let me show you how to promote this. Now, by the way, I'm an Amazon associate, which means that Amazon gives me a link to every product. And so if I end up driving a sale or someone to purchase this product, I make a commission. Now over here, this is the price, which means that if I make 10%, just 10%, that's $246, which is a pretty big commission if you want to ask me. So here, all I'm going to say, or all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, or I'm going to go to Google, open up a ChatGPT window, go ahead and open a new chat. Now, before you go to ChatGPT, I want you to install this extension called AirPM, or AirPM extension. So go ahead, start with this one and install it. Then, of course, there is another extension that I want you to install, which is Grammarly extension. This will help you correct your mistakes. So go ahead and download the Grammarly checker and writing app. And once you've downloaded Grammarly and RPM, basically, just because of using RPM, ChatGPT is going to look different. And it's going to enable you to write a human 100% unique article with the click of a button. Or all you have to do is to just click on this prompt and enter what you want to talk about, and it's going to write a prompt for you. So here, you can write even a book, right? So even an entire book. So here, if I scroll to the bottom, right, it's not here. But if I search for it, like, let me go to the second page here. I think it's on the second page if I'm correct. So, all right, one-click course creator. You can create a course with one click. If you scroll to the top, you can rewrite an article let me search for ebook, and it was going to give me all the basically all the prompts about the ebooks, right? It's not here. But anyways, this is not the time for us to search for that. Basically, what RPM allows you to do is to basically write everything, anything, very easily. So here we go, ebook one-click creator. But now I want to write a review, right? A product review. So I'm going to go over here. Let me look for review for me to generate a prompt for the review. Now, customer review response. This is all right. Amazon product review writer. All right. So here I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to go ahead to Amazon. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the, first of all, this particular title, and I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, hi, I want you to write a product review of the following, right? And I'm going to paste my product, and I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to get the description as well, because the description can also be used to further the information, right? So here we have this. I'm going to copy it, come back over there, paste my stuff, enter. And so right now what this is going to do, it's going to go ahead and start writing the review, right? So it's writing the review right now. It's not SEO optimized. So I'm going to ask it to stop generating this, and I'm going to say, I want you to write the review like a blog post and make it incredibly SEO optimized, with the focus keyword being, right? So what the focus keyword that we're going to use for this, let me go ahead over here. Let me check. So this is Nikon, right? So we're going to use this, right? Nikon FTZ2, right? Or in fact, let's use the entire one, right? Let's use all of this as the focus keyword. So if I go, this will be my focus keyword. I'm going to paste it, and I'm going to ask it right now. So right now it's going to go ahead and start writing this as a blog post, right? Now, I don't see that it added the headings, right? So I'm going to ask it to basically stop. I need you to integrate headings. All right, so let me see now what it's going to do. Right, introduction, good. Features and benefits, right, good. Okay, let me scroll down. And warranty and package inclusions, good, good, good. All right, so that's pretty good. And conclusion. So this is a pretty good blog, pretty good review. So it's completely optimized for SEO. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this entire thing. Well, first of all, I'm going to copy the title itself, come back here to my dashboard. I'm going to go over here to posts. I'm going to click on add new. And when it comes to the title, this is the title, right? It's a big title, but yeah, the ultimate choice, professional photographers and videographers. It actually contains our focus keyword. So no big deal. Let me go right now and copy paste the rest. So I'm just going to copy this, come back over here, paste this, right? And right, conclusion, right? So here, benefits, features and benefits. And I'm going to scroll to the top to the introduction. Are you a professional? Right, so here, okay, warranty and package inclusions. Okay, perfect. So right now I'm going to take the introduction. I'm going to make it a heading number 2. So let me copy, all right, let me just select the intro. I'm going to go over here, heading. I'm going to make it a heading, right? And I'm going to make it a heading number 2. That's good. Features and benefits. So the features and benefits, I'm going to change this to heading number 2 as well. So I'm going to click heading number 2. Warranty and package exclusions, I'm going to make it a heading number 3. So I'll go change this to heading number 3. And for conclusion, I'm going to change it to heading number 6, except for I'm going to go and basically click heading number 6. I'm going to select all of this, scroll to the bottom here, appearance, click on size, make it large, and that's it. So I have a blog, right? This is not a big blog, but it's certainly great. So this is how we write the content. So next, we have more stuff to do. I'm going to click over here and let me optimize this for SEO. So remember that the focus keyword for this is this particular keyword, right? So let me go to the top here. The focus keyword is this one. So if I copy this, and if I go back over here, I'm going to go to the focus keyword. Let me add it. So right now you can see that the SEO score has jumped to 75 or 57. So let me go over here. Let's add the focus keyword as a permalink, right? And of course, let's add some hyphens in between. Right, so hyphens were successfully added. Next, I'm going to go ahead and create a description. So I'm going to say, I want you to create a description for the product review and make it no more than 160 characters and integrate the following keyword. Okay, that's it. So I'll integrate the following keyword. If I scroll to the bottom over here, it has written the description. I'm going to control copy, and I'm going to come back over here and paste my description. It's 197, but I don't really think it's a bad thing, so I'm just going to keep it. There's not much of a difference. Then right now we're at 59. I'm going to scroll down here. Focus keyword not found in the URL. Well, they must not have looked quite well. So if I go back to edit snippet, let me just paste it back. Right. In fact, let me just go back here. I know I'm going fast, but we have to go fast because that is essential. You can't take 2 hours writing a blog if you want to make money online. So that's the rule. Let me add that and go out. So right now I've added the focus keyword. They're not detecting it, but I'm just going to ignore. Content is 344 long. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to say, please write the pros and cons of the camera, of the product. And so it's going to go ahead and write the pros and cons. And I'm going to add those as well, right? I'm going to add those as well inside of the content. So to make it look a little bit bigger, right? Copy. I'm going to come back over here. And before the conclusion, I'm going to add a block, right? Paragraph, paste, pros and cons. And then, of course, the pros, I'm going to change it to heading number 3. And of course, cons as well. So pros and cons, both of them are headings number 3. Right now, the content is 424 words long. So I'm going to go back over here. I want you to write an FAQ, question and answer, right? And if I scroll to the bottom here, right now it is writing the FAQ. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to click here and then, of course, click the plus button. Instead of paragraph, I'm going to click heading, change this to heading number 6 because that's usually what frequently asked questions are, FAQ. And then I'm going to change this FAQ to an L size and come here, L, come back to ChatGPT, take my text and simply just copy the FAQ and paste it right here. So right now we have our FAQ. 60 in terms of score. Let me click on the score, scroll to the bottom here. Now content is 630, good job. So here, add an image with your focus keyword. All right, so we'll go to Amazon and I'm just going to take a print screen of this image, right? So I'm going to go, for example, this one right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a print screen. I'm going to go to Paint. Or instead of Paint, I have an idea. I'm actually going to go to Canva here. And I'm just going to delete this image like this, paste my own image. And of course, this image needs some cropping. So I'm going to crop it like this. And crop it from the bottom as well. There you go. And that's it. So I'm going to take this image, make it bigger, and put it here. Now, with the background, you can change the background, but I would not like to change the background, keep it as it is. And I'm going to just download this with a transparent background. And I'll put this as my hero image. And of course, I'll put my keyword as the alt text for this image. So in order to add this as an image, I'm going to go to settings over here. Make sure that you click on settings and click on post. Then, of course, scroll to the bottom over here, click on featured image, upload files. And then, of course, I'm going to add the alt text as my keyword. That's only natural. Set as featured image, but we're not done yet. I'm going to add the same image inside of the content. So I'm going to go over here, and after the intro, right, I'm going to go and click here on the plus button, right? So let me just fetch this, plus, let me look for image, add image, and then I'm going to come back over here, go to Amazon, and I'm gonna need a different image this time, right? So maybe let's go for this one, right? So I'm going to take a print screen, same as the other one, come back over here, delete this image, and print my own image, or the new image. So right now this was added. It was added on top of the other one because I didn't delete the other one. So right now I have this added. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to start cropping this image slowly but surely. So click. Let me click over here. Crop. Then crop again. And there you go. So right now I have my camera. I'll make it bigger. Put it here. And then of course I'm going to download this with a transparent background and then click on download. Then I'm going to come back over here, click on upload. And then I'll select that camera, right? So hopefully it's the right one. And there you go. I think it's the right one. Let me go back and check this, right? It's not the right one. Okay, so I made a mistake. Let me just delete this image. Let me add another one. So, right, so the image is getting added right now, except for, of course, I'm going to have to go and fetch that alt text, right? So here, let me scroll. It's somewhere around here. So there you go. I'm going to copy it, come back. Now the image is taking quite some time to get added, but anyways, it is there. Let me paste my alt text. And right now my SEO score has significantly improved. Let me scroll to the bottom over here. So if I click on additional, let me see here what other improvements we can add. Link out to external resources. Of course, we're going to have to link out because that's how we're going to make money. All right, so I'm going to take this particular text. I'm going to take all of it, click on the link, come back over here to Amazon, and then I'm going to go and look for the affiliate link. So I'm going to click Get Text Link. Now this is the link. This is my affiliate link. I can simply copy, and I can come back over here and place my affiliate link, and this is my link. So right now, if people go on to make a purchase through that affiliate link of mine, I will make some money. And you can also see that this has improved the SEO. And so make sure that you add 1 or 2 affiliate links. So I'm just going to go ahead over here and basically here, and to take all of this, I'm going to go add a link, type in the URL, place that, that's it. So I've added 2 links right now, and let me scroll to the bottom. We couldn't find any internal links. Okay, so internal links, let me go to the website over here to the dashboard. Let me go to one of the posts. Let me just refresh this page. I'll take one of the posts here. So I'm going to go to preview. I'll take any one of the posts and I'll take its link. But normally this is not how you should do it. You should only link stuff to stuff that is related, right? So don't link to something that has nothing to do with what you're linking to. So I think I'm going to go for this page because the last time I picked the page that we're trying to build, I can't link a page, with the same page or this post with the same post. So here, I'm going to go and I'm going to take loosely here just any kind of text, this one for example, and I'm going to link out. So this time I have an external link or an internal link. And so right now you can see that the score has went to 74. Let me go and see the title readability. Your title doesn't contain a positive or negative sentiment. All right, so here I'm going to say best. All right, best Nikon SZ6162. All right, so now score is 75. Let's click on content readability. You don't seem to have a table of contents. All right, so let's add a table of contents. Let me just go over here and I'm going to add a space. I'm going to add the plus here and I'm going to look for TOC, either TOC or TOC by rank math. Now I prefer the TOC by rank math, so I'm going to remove this and I'm going to go and add a new space here. I'm going to click the plus button and let me look for table of contents by rank math. So this time we have a table of contents. And I can take this table of contents basically and color it whatever I like to color it. So here, I want to make the background a little bit darker. So I'm going to go, now this is way too dark. I'm going to take it, make it less transparent, kind of like this. I think this is pretty good. All right. So right now, I think this is ready to get published. Publish. It's 77 score. Now we can make it better. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here and I'm going to add a review. So here I'm going to click enable review. This is percentage. Now you can make it point or star, but I'm just going to leave it as percentage. Here, review product name. So I'm going to go and get the product name. So let me go back over here to ChatGPT because that's where I have the name. I'm going to come back over here what's happening, right? So this is updating, so it's going to take some time, all right? So I can now name my product that I'm reviewing, and here the review summary. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I want you to write a review summary and make it short, right? So it's going to write the review summary for me. Okay, so right now I'm going to take this review summary and of course copy it, come back over here and paste it right here. So now we have a review. I'm going to go to reviews, pros and cons, and add the first reviews, pros and cons. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to say, I want you to write 3 pros and 3 cons, right? So the pros, we have the first one here. So I'm going to copy the first pro, paste it right here, then click on the plus button, come back over here, copy the second pro, come back over here, paste the second pro, then come back over there. And then of course, copy this pro, come back over here to the website, click the plus button to add another pro and add my pro. And then let's now add the cons, right? So let me go to the cons. Now here, you can see that Amazon, reviews of Amazon using ChatGPT is really, really interesting. It just doesn't require you to do as much work as it was previously. Now, before, you needed to do this yourself. Right now, you can rely on AI to do this for you. So right now, we've added 3 pros and cons, but we're not done yet. So I'm going to go to review rating. And when it comes to the rating, I'm going to add a rating of, let's say, well, okay, so here, let's review this as 9. You can actually add, let's say, make it 8.5 if you want. Or, right, 8. Let's try 8.5. Right, 8.5. There you go. Let me go to product price. Now here, where to buy. Here you should add your affiliate link. So I'm going to go to Amazon. I'm going to get my affiliate link by simply copying and pasting my affiliate link. Copy, come back. And of course, paste my affiliate link. Now, of course, where to buy, I'm going to say Amazon. Now, I'm sorry for going fast here. The price is at 2,100 or 2,170 $2,147. Shop link. Let me go back. I don't know why this goddamn link doesn't want to get copied. My bad. Come back over here. And then I'm going to paste my link. Now, shop logo icon. Well, you can add the Amazon logo. So I'm going to go right now and look for Amazon logo. Let me look for Amazon logo. Go to images. And let's look for an image that has something to do with Amazon. An image that doesn't have Jeff Bezos, right? So just a simple image. Now, I need an image to be transparent. So hopefully this one is transparent. Well, it is. That's pretty good. So I'm just going to copy this image. Or actually, let me just download it. But I'm not pretty sure if SVG images is taken into account. So that is why I'm going to have to go back here to Canva. And just to make sure that this is going to work, I'm going to paste my image right here. Hopefully it works. Okay, so it works. And so here, I'm going to download this, of course, with a transparent background as a PNG. And we're going to use that in order to add some credibility because people are going to want to know, where does this come from, right? Is this sold on your website? But when they see the name Amazon, it just adds a lot of credibility. And very rarely when people are going to question if that product is worth buying or not, because it's Amazon, right? So Amazon is Amazon and people trust Amazon. So here, let me add the Amazon logo. Here on the alt text, make sure to say that this is an Amazon logo. You can say it if you want to be ADA compliant. Okay, so I said go ahead and do the research about being ADA compliant. Amazon logo, and select the logo. And then of course, go here and click on update. And so right now I want to go ahead and preview this. But first of all, let me just wait for this to update. And let's preview how this is looking on a computer. Now I'm going to click on preview in a new tab. And there you go. So right now we have this review. If I scroll down, you can see the review right here. You can see the pros, the cons, the price. People can click on buy now and they can click. And if I click right now, I will be directed to Amazon. And if anyone purchases this through Amazon, you'll make a commission. And so this is how you write a product review. There are many products out there that need you right now to go ahead and write reviews for them. This is just a camera, right? There are a lot of other products. So you can see in 20 minutes, we were able to write an SEO optimized product review. So imagine how many reviews you can write in 200 minutes, right? In one day. So if you work one day, if you work hard, You can actually write 10 or 20 of these reviews, and you can basically, if you do it every single day, every single day, every single day, you'll end up with a big website that people can come to, and they can write review. They can basically understand about the products they're trying to buy, and if they make a purchase, you make money. So let's go through a last walkthrough of the website right here. The website itself right now doesn't need any more editing. It's complete. And you can see right now that this is the review that we've just added. And yeah, so if people click, they can click here, they can go watch your reviews. And like I said, you can make money from affiliate commissions. Now forget about Google ads. If you want to make money, this website is not really best suited, for that. But you can make money both ways. You can make money from affiliate marketing on this typical types of websites, and you can make money using Google ads as well, right? That's the best part about these gadget review websites. And on that note, I will just leave you right now. And please subscribe, because that really helps us. Leave a like, because that also helps us. And please let me know in the comment section what you would like me to write about next.